I want you to take your time and watch this video and see some of the stocks that are doing well in this year so that when you're going to the stock market, you know which type of stock to buy so that it will perform very well for you this year.
Are you thinking of buying shares this year as a way of investment? Then this video is definitely for you. MTN shares, together with about 4 other companies, have seen their shares on the stock market rising very high in the first 17 days of the new year 2025. So I'm going to share with you the start of the year share price of these companies and what the share price is on the 17th of January 2025. So let's start off. And as I said, MTN Ghana on the 1st of January, MTN share for one share was going for 2 cedi 50 pesos. 2 cedi 50 pesos. As we speak, 17th of January, when the stock market was closing for the day, the price has jumped to 2 cedi 65 pesos. 2 cedi 65 pesos. It means that just from the beginning of the year, 1st January to now, MTN shares have increased by 6%. 6% increase for MTN shares. You also take a company like Go. Go started the year, a share price was 1 cedi 52 pesos. 1 cedi 52 pesos. As we speak, it's 1 cedi 57 pesos. 1 cedi 57 pesos. In terms of percentages, it has increased by 3.29% from the beginning of the year till now. 3.29% for gold shares. The next one is the new gold issuer. New gold issuer. When you go to the stock market, their symbol is JLD. JLD. They started off the year with a share price of 390 cedis 50 pesos. 390 cedis 50 pesos. As we speak, on the 17th of January, it has moved from 390.5 to 416, 416 cedis 20 pesos. If you look at the percentages as well, that's about 6.58% jump in the stock price as we speak. You pick another company like Cowbank. Cowbank started the year with a share price of 0.35, that's 35 pesos. As we speak, it's around 38 pesos. If you look at the percentage jump, it means that Cowbank shares have increased by 8.57%. 8.57%. Then the last one I want to look out for in this particular video is Total. Total started the year, a share price was 13 cedis 12 pesos. 13 cedis 12 pesos. As we speak, it's 13 cedis 31 pesos. 13 cedis 31 pesos. If you look at the percentage, we are looking around 1.45%. So it's just the beginning of the year, first 17 days in terms of the number of days in the year for the stock market, but these shares are rising. So if you want to consider shares for this year, you may want to consider some of these companies that I've mentioned. However, make sure you get in touch with your stockbroker to advise you on the performance of these companies as you project to invest with them for the year. And if you don't know what shares are basically having a part ownership of a company. So you become a part owner of the company. And how do you make profit from buying shares? There are two main ways that you can make profit from buying shares. The first one is that you bought a share at, let's say, 2 cedi 50 pesos, like the MTN shares, 2 cedi 50 pesos, and you bought 1,000 shares. It means that your stake in MTN is 2,500 Ghana cedis. That's from the beginning of the year. Now that the share price has moved to 2 cedi 65 pesos, it means that your value in MTN has jumped from 2,500 to 2,650 cedis. So as you speak, the shares that you're holding, you have made some what we call capital gain of 150 Ghana cedis. That's what we call a profit in shares. The second level of profit that you can make is that when MTN makes profit, they can decide to share the profit to their shareholders sometime half year or end of the year. What they pay to you is what we call dividends. And if the company makes profit, it means you also enjoy higher dividends according to the number of shares you hold in that company. So that's another way that you can make profit or make some gains from buying shares. So either the share price goes up as we have seen, or when the company makes profit and they decide to give you the dividends, you also make gains out of that. So for me, share is one of the long-term investment that you should consider this year. And how do you get the shares? Before you can buy a share, you need to get an account through a stockbroker. Now, stockbrokers are licensed by Security and Exchange Commission to help people to buy shares. So once you register with any of the stockbrokers, I have a post where I share the number of the top 10 stockbrokers. If you want to check it out and see the stockbrokers that you can consider, IC Wealth and the rest. Once you open an account with them, you open what you call the brokerage account with the stockbroker. You fund the account, then you indicate the kind of share that you want to buy. And it's the duty of the stockbroker to ensure they get the shares for you. Sometimes it can be immediate, sometimes it can take a bit of time because the stock market is based on buying and selling. So once they get the share for you, then you are given the certificate to show that you have shares in this particular company, and then you wait for the share price to go up and enjoy, or when they pay dividends, you enjoy. However, the stock market is not stable. There are companies that when you look at their shares as you speak, it has been stable or the same from the beginning of the year to now. Some have even dropped. So it means that if you buy shares in the company and the company shares go down, it means that your investment is also going down. That's how shares work. And that means that there's no defined profit for shares until the company's shares go up or the company makes profit and they pay the dividend. So if you are going to shares, have this at the back of your mind. Don't think that it's like Treasury Bill where you have 25% and you know that's the interest you're going to enjoy. Shares do not work that way. It's based on the performance of the company on the stock market, and if the company makes profit, they pay the dividends to you. So if you have enjoyed this session, again, this video, please try and share this video to educate somebody, and make sure you like